In this video, we're going to do an example that involves an application of the concept of exponential functions. And specifically, it's going to be about credit card balance. So it says, suppose you owe $900 on your credit card, and you decide to make no new purchases and to just make the minimum monthly payment. Okay, so you're not going to pay off the full $900 at the end of the month. You're just going to pay the minimum amount that the credit card company will allow you to make. If the interest rate on your card is 2% per month on the unpaid balance and the minimum payment is 3% of the total balance plus interest, then your balance after T months will be given by this formula. Okay, now I don't really want to get into where this formula comes from. Okay, but suffice it to say, you see the 900 right here. The 2% and the 3% somehow get involved and end up giving you this 0.9894. Okay, I don't want to get into the question of where this comes from though. Okay, all we want to do, really, this is going to be a simple question. It just says find the balance after 7 months, part A, and part B, find the balance after 5 years. Okay, so this B of T just represents the balance, okay, how much you still owe on your credit card after T months. Okay, so T is in months. Okay, so what we need to do is just plug in B of 7. Okay, the balance after 7 months, that'd be 900 times 0.9894 raised to the 7th power, right? We're plugging in 7 for T. Okay, so if we if we type this in our calculator, turn this on here, we get 900 times 0.9894, and I don't really need to put that in parentheses there, raised to the 7th power. And we get $835.31 if we round to the nearest penny. $835.31. Okay, $835.31. Okay, so notice you've not paid off very much of your credit card, right? This is 7 months later, and you still owe $835. Right, so you haven't brought down the amount that you owe very much. So you're just making a very small payment each month. You're making the minimum payment. Okay, how much after 5 years? Well, what we're going to put in is not B of 5, right, because the T is in months. So we're going to put in B of 60 because 5 years is 60 months. So plug this in and let's see what we get. 900 times 0.9894 to the 60th power. And let's see what happens. 900 times 0.9894. In fact, you might want to try to guess. How much are we going to have? How much are we still going to owe after these 5 years? And notice you still owe $474.85. Okay, $474.85. That's how much money you still owe on this credit card. So notice, just making the minimum monthly payment, it's going to take really forever to get your credit card paid off.